I'm gonna tell you my favorite workout routine ever. Now, a lot of people might be like, "Whoa, your favorite routine is a leg day." Don't worry, guys. I'll tell you about my favorite upper body routine as well. But I first and foremost am a legs guy. I love doing legs. I love cleans. I love squats. Um, and so for me, my favorite routine is actually a leg day. It's a full lower body day. It's not actually just quads or just hamstrings or just glutes. Um, and so yeah, let's just get straight into it. So first things first, for my favorite leg day, I love starting out with a superset. Obviously, start with your warm up, get your legs loose, do your stretching. I'm a dynamic stretch type of guy, but I enjoy starting with squats, and it's actually going to be a squatted superset where once you finish your warm up, you're going to do squats supersetted with deadlifts. The squats are going to be 4 sets of 12, the deadlifts are going to be 3 sets of 8. Yes, 3 sets of 8, excuse me. The reason that is your first set of squats is going to prime you for your deadlifts. So you'll do your first set of squats after you've gotten warmed up. This will get you ready. You'll take your quick minute to 2 minute break. And after that, you'll get right into it. You'll do your second set of squats, your first set of deadlifts. It's 12 squats, hit your 8 deadlifts, boom. Give yourself a minute or two, do that again. Once you've finished with both of those, then you're actually going to superset hip thrusts with hack squats. Why? Hip thrusts, for the most part, it's glutes, but it does help actually activate the hamstrings as well. So now you're layering that quad hamstring superset dynamic. From there, once you finish your 3 sets of 10 for hip thrusts and 3 sets of 10 for hack squats, then you're actually going to move into leg extension and hamstring curls. So now you're at that point where you're hitting, oh, and I forgot to mention, single leg extensions, single leg hamstring curls, because this puts you in a situation where now you're able to actually hit single leg variations of these. So you're able to work both sides independently to fully finish out these muscle groups. And then once you actually get done with hitting your leg extensions and hamstring curls, then you could go abductors and adductors. You really want to focus on slower tempo, little bit lower weight, yeah. And once you have that lower tempo, lower weight, you want to have higher reps. These are going to be more to feel and to aesthetically build the body. And so you really want to get a good burn, a good pump, and really fill out the rest of the lower body. And then you're going to circle back and do the last thing, which is actually going to be calves and tibialises. And so calf raises, hit 3 sets of 20. I like to go with my feet straight, my feet pointed in, and then my feet pointed out. That way I can hit all 3 heads of the calf. And then that just gives me a perfect lower body. Then I like to do my tibialis raises sitting on top of a 6 inch box and really putting a kettlebell with a good amount of weight on there. So I really have to focus, control the weight, and keep it stable so my ankle doesn't shift and fall. And by getting all these things in, you have a full lower body day hitting almost every single muscle group in every single position and causing yourself to completely burn out. Now, why is this my favorite exercise? One, there's a lot of factors that come in with the quad side of things, but there's just so many things that translate with this. So we'll start with the quads. In terms of quads, I love hitting quads because one, squats or some variation of squatting is going to be my favorite exercise in general. But what takes it to the next level is the squats and hack squats are two exercises that are known to actually help your body produce more testosterone and more growth hormone. So by actually starting off with squats, making it heavy, making it explosive, and really trying to grind through the reps, it sets the tone for the rest of the workout, and I can fatigue my quads to a good degree while still having energy to do everything else. The deadlifts, this is actually going to be killing a lot of that extra energy and increasing that fatigue as well. But again, it's the exact opposite of the motion I was just doing. So not only does it help my back feel a little bit more stable, because if I do deadlifts, my back will get tight. If I just do quads, my back will get tight. But if I do them together, because the opposite forces, it actually helps stable me out a little bit more. But two, you're hitting the two most dynamic, somewhat most dynamic, but you're hitting two of the most dynamic exercises that you can do for the legs back to back, which allows you to really start to force your body to understand, okay, there's a lot of pressure being put on. It's time to really ramp up, get the blood flow going, and getting everything moving. Especially when you can get your form down with the deadlifts as well. It just how I would describe being under the bar in two different senses like that, it makes you have to turn off your mind and allow your motor functions to take over. Once, especially once you get to that third set, you're so drained and tired that you don't have time to think. You don't have the energy to do anything. You pull or you push and hope for the best. You focus on keeping your form as good as you can and you just push. You just move. You don't have the time to think, to wonder. You're drained. Your mind becomes empty. And that allows you to really focus, to truly focus, actually, because a lot of the times, if you are not at that point, you're not zoned in on exactly what you're doing. So your mind is able to wander, you're able to be all over the place. But these two are going to force that out of you. Then you're going to move over to your hip thrusts and hack squats. Your hip thrust, this is going to be to really wake the glutes up before you get to your abductors and adductors, but also, again, give that secondary stimulation to the hamstrings, which is just going to add to that fatigue, make you more tired, drain you mentally, and make it a little bit more of a battle to push as hard as you can to stay focused, to remain cognizant of what's going on. That coupled with the hack squats, now it becomes that battle. It becomes a struggle to make it through the workout because now you've just hit the two largest set of muscle groups that you have back to back with another exercise that was set with them back to back. Then you get the opportunity to move over, do your hamstring curls and your leg extensions. These are mostly going to be, again, for beautification, for accessorizing, because you're doing single leg operations of muscles that are practically already fatigued out. So, actually hitting these single leg motions is going to start helping them activate a little bit better by themselves, but also it's going to allow them to be sculpted a little bit more, give you a little bit easier chance with that mind muscle connection because the fatigue is already there. And then to finish up, you're going to be doing your calf raises and tibialis raises. These are both going to be things that are good for accessories. Strong tibialises look good in front of the shins. Strong calves look good behind the human. But at the same time, by hitting these, you're going to be helping rehab from all the pressure you just put on various different body parts. By doing heavy squats with hack squats, with deadlifts, the knees, the hips, the ankles, those are facing a lot of pressure. Hitting the tibialis raises is going to help at least with the ankles and knees so that there's a lot less pressure that goes in and causes residual damage in the body. And so put yourself in a position to really do that by adding calves and tibialises at the end of every single exercise. For me, that's a non negotiable. But that has been a breakdown of my favorite workout routine to hit any phase, anytime, any place. It doesn't matter. If you put me on squats with deadlifts coming as a superset, I'm happy. Put me on hip thrusts with hack squats as a superset, I'm happy. Leg extensions with hamstring curls superset, I'm elated. And then calves and tibialis, that's an expectation. Now, if you want more workout routines like this, hit that follow button. But if you are somebody who wants to figure out how to finally make that jump in their fitness, really change what fitness is going on in your life, hit the link in the description. It will take you to a page where you'll be able to book a 1 hour appointment with me where I'll build a workout routine, a diet plan, and make sure you get everything you need to live the way and have the body you want. Peace.